Big John, Big John.
All right, happy Tuesday, everybody. It's May 7th. Hasn't rained yet today. That's a miracle. It's on the way though. So yeah, we're in the semi, in the Volvo. Son-in-law Arik acquired a trailer, an old van trailer, storage trailer, and it needs to be moved. So we're gonna go see if we can hook onto it. I brought a big hammer to try and get the brakes to loosen up, and we'll see what happens. I'm not holding my breath on this one, but we'll see. All right, well, we got here just in time for it to start to rain. That's gonna be tight. We're gonna have to crank it up some. She's a beauty though. She's a beaut. Yeah, that landing gear is gonna go up. Anyway. Yeah. There's a shooting range here. Back in here, there's a shooting range. Gibsonburg. This tire's flat. It used to sit over there, and they drug it over here with a payloader or something, and you can see where it's skidded. So we have to hook it up, get some air to it, and see if we can get the brakes to come loose. So I'm going to put you in here, and I'm going to try and crank this up. So we'll see how this works. Well, the sprinkles turned into a light rain. I've got the air hooked up. So we're charging. I don't know if this thing's got maxis on it or not. Yes, it does. Front brake, front axle has maxis. Oh, wow. All right, both axles have parking brakes. So we'll have to let this charge for a while. Fill the air up, see if we can rock her back and forth. By putting the red line on, that charges your system. You don't need the blue line. The blue line activates the brakes. The red line basically releases it. So I can drag it home with just the red line on. The brakes on the trailer will not activate, which is fine because I'm only going a few miles. So anyway, we'll let this charge up and we'll rock her back and forth a little bit and see if they release. Highly doubtful, but we'll see. All right. Well, we beat and we beat and we beat. He got his Milwaukee drill out and he actually got his Milwaukee hammer drill out and was under there hammering on with a chisel bit. I think we got one to break loose, but I said to heck with it. Got the toolbox out, backed all the Backed all the slack adjusters off when they came apart. So let's go to hook that electric plug up, see if we got lights. Yeah, that one. The other one is for the electric tarp on the Hey, we got marker light up top. Nope. As you can see, it's raining. And we got nothing on the back. Let me tap the brakes and see if the brakes and the turn signals come on. Otherwise, he's just going to follow me. We're only going 4 miles. Brakes? Okay. We got brake lights. That's all that matters. All right, we'll get these dollies cranked up and head for home. I'm gonna put you guys in where you're dry. All right. Well, we're moving. This thing is really close to the oil tank. It'll be all right, but I'm not taking the time to slide my fifth wheel plate back. I'll never get it back where I like it. Who knows when the last time it was moved. Anyway, we got wipers. Just gotta remember how to turn them on. And we're out of here. I don't know if you guys can see that in the mirror. Be curious if it pulls straight. Anyway, I'm gonna pay attention to what I'm doing, try to avoid the potholes. And we got a heck of a smell. I can keep you on. We do a lot of training in that quarry right there, our boat training. We've had a couple of rescues out there. People stranded adrift. Speed bump. Alright, gotta go. Fire call. Well, I'm pleasantly surprised. If you look in the mirror, she pulls straight. I don't feel anything grinding and popping and anything. Of course, I'm only running about 20-25 mile an hour because at least one of the tires is flat. Anyway, we'll see you at the house. Well, Eric stayed here for a little while, and we talked about getting the power out underground to the pool, and he figured out the best way to do that. That guy's smart, man. He's smart with that kind of stuff. So we got that figured out. I got the fish tape out, tried to run through a piece of conduit that I already got a piece of line in. It's got some bends in it. I don't think it's going to work. We might have to pull the wire in it that's out, pull it back through with a fish tape or a string or something, and then pull 2 wires back through. It's a 1 inch conduit, but it's got, like I said, it's got some bends in it. So he left a while ago. I went and got all the plumbing stuff out for the pool. And this is all the stuff that we bought. So from a hillbilly redneck pool heater. Yeah. So I got that laid out. What do you guys use for thread sealing for PVC? I got tape. But I just don't trust tape. So I looked up, and Oatly actually makes some stuff just for it. So I think I'm going to stop at Lowe's in the morning and get some of that for threading this together. But yeah, so I got that all done, and then I got my drone out, and I should have turned the camera on for that but I didn't even think about it. I'm sorry, but I had to change a couple of props on it. They give you 4 props. When I bought it, I got 4 props with it new. Well, when I wrecked it there last fall, hit the tree. Of course, I hit a tree out here at Easter time too, but I don't think it damaged anything then. I might have, but it stayed in the air that time. But I had one prop that the end was busted off of it just a little bit, and then another one that had a crack in it about halfway down. So I've been wanting to fix them, so I'm kind of sitting in here waiting for the storm. According to the weather, and it sprinkled a little while ago, that stuff there, that's northeast. But according to the weather, about well, what is it now? It's 10 after 7. So about 9 o'clock, if it stays like they're showing now, we're going to be in some red. So there's some serious storms coming up. But anyway, now I'm kind of mad that I didn't even think about it. I'm sorry. But man, them screws are tiny. I had to get my cheaters and some flashlights and stuff to see. But anyway, so I did that. A friend of mine's coming over to get a couple of tires on rims. He's got to move a gazebo actually across the yard, and everything's wet. So he was asking if I had any wide flotation tires. Well, we'll go out there and I'll show you. So he's on his way. He just got off work, so he's on his way over here. So yeah, I'll show you what we got. Here I'm opening doors again. A lot smaller door, but they still work good. All right, I'm gonna have to dig them out. They're back there in the corner. So hang on, I'll be right back. All right, they're dirty. I picked these up. I picked these rims up at a swap meet. I was wanting to put them on my dune buggy, but that never worked out. And I picked these tires up, local tire dealer. They're off of like a spray coupe, and because they'd fit these rims. And then they wouldn't hold air, so I had tubes put in them. But it's the wide, they're like sprint car bolt pattern, late model bolt pattern, and then somebody welded in 5-bolt Ford, the old school 5-bolt Ford rims, centers. So we put them on my brother's truck. My brother had a 1/2 ton. We were going to put them on his truck when he took it up to Silver Lake to the sand dunes, but brakes interfered. But I've got an old Bronco with drum brakes, and if I ever take that up there, that's what'll be on the back of it. So yeah, but I'm gonna let a buddy use them to move a gazebo, I guess. All right. Well, I see this battery's about dead. We did get the semi-trailer home. Mercury, what it says on the front up there. And it pulls straight. This will get the neighbors talking. I think it looks good with a van trailer behind it. Yeah, this is what I was worried about. Turning, everything's so close. But I took it nice and easy. I wouldn't want to twist her around into a big driveway or a small driveway or something like that. But it's got sliding tandems under it. I doubt whether them would ever move without a whole bunch of beating and prying. When they drug it out of the way, with the brakes locked up, this tire must have been flat to start with, then it spun You can see there's where the valve stem's supposed to be out, so she's junk. And what are these, 10-120s? Yep, 10-120s. Probably split rims, I'm sure they are. But for a storage trailer, it'll work. Got a roll-up door in the back. There's the old Mercury Freight Lines Inc. Anybody knows where Mercury Freight Lines was? Let me know. Anywho, yeah, it's cooling off a little bit. Storms are rolling in. Anywho, this will probably be it. I think when I get done with John, get them tires, if they work for him, I'm gonna go in and relax and relax a little bit, get a bite to eat for supper, and go to work tonight. So we'll see what happens. This will be all for today. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you on the next one.